All right, welcome everyone to the March 2023 meeting of the Glendale Coin Club. So thank you for being here, everybody. And thank you for everyone here watching on YouTube as well. You're always welcome to be here, whether you're watching now live or uh-oh. Kittle doesn't know what he's doing there. Sorry about that. All right, I had a YouTube window open. Anyway, you guys are always welcome, whether you're watching live or whether you watch this. You're watching this 5 years from now. Who knows? Because it's going to be up on YouTube. So welcome and glad to have you as part of the Glendale Coin Club. So we're going ahead and call the meeting to order. But before we get going, we need to do the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you guys stand and join us with that. Don, you want to lead us in the pledge tonight? Absolutely. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you very much. All right. Did we do any tickets for attendance prize? We didn't have our person show up that usually does that, so that'll just be the first prize in our raffle tonight. 50-50 drawing. We have people buying tickets for that. So right now is the last call for that. When we get done with announcements, Don will pick the winner of the 50-50. Again, that's just a way to help raise a few more bucks for our club. It pretty much covers the refreshments, and we pay a few bucks each month for the streaming program to make it easier to stream this on the YouTube. So that helps cover that. So thanks to all who buy the 50-50 tickets. Some announcements. We just had the ANA show in Phoenix. I saw several of our club members there. I was able to drive over there and be there for one of the days, and it was it's always good to go to an ANA show when they're anywhere within driving distance. Yeah, and it was good to see a lot of the club members. I know Phil had a table there, and a couple of other of our club members had tables, and it was nice. Hopefully they bring another ANA show somewhere out to the West Coast before too long, but there's none on the calendar as of right now, unfortunately. Next spring, Colorado Springs. Okay. And I know the summer one is going to be, this summer's Pittsburgh, then it's going to go to Chicago, and then Oklahoma City, I believe, is what they have. Phil, you didn't seem to like when I said Oklahoma City. Now, was it in Oklahoma City years ago? I believe they had it there before. I'm not sure, but anyway. It is good that they move it around, but we don't always love every city it goes to, I guess. Coin shows, there's a Buena Park coin show that started today for the dealers. It opens up to the public tomorrow if you guys want to go down there. I know there's several of our dealer members down there setting up right now, and that's why they're not at the meeting tonight. So if you're planning on going to that show anyway, make sure to say hey to the Glendale Coin Club members that you recognize there and try to support them. I'll be there tomorrow too. Next week, I just want to make an announcement. It's not a show or anything, but if you're involved on YouTube at all, which I know we got some people watching on YouTube, and I know some people here in the room like to buy coins as well. There's a channel on YouTube. It's a lady named Ida Herring. She's putting on a St. Jude Children's Research Hospital auction. And for the last year, pretty much, she's been collecting items from various donors. I know I donated a coin for it. John Duff from our clubs donated a coin to it. And what she's doing Saturday, March 18th and March 19th for 10 hours each day or so, because there's over 200 items, they're going to be auctioning off all these different coins, probably $20,000 plus worth of stuff. Everything's going to start at $1. All proceeds are going to go to St. Jude's, because if you win an item for $100, there'll be a link right to St. Jude where you'll donate right to them, and they take care of the shipping to you. They just will see your donation pop up, and so it's all for charity, and it's a good event, and it'll be fun. So if you're looking to get some tax deductible donations right to St. Jude, because that's who you'd be paying, and maybe get a couple cool coins too, check that out. Check that out. And if there's any mods in the chat that want to put some links to Ida's channel for that, you guys are welcome to do that. Yeah, I know the item I donated, it was a 5-ounce Apollo commemorative from 2019, one of those big 5-ounce ones. So that'll be hopefully that raises some good money for them. I know John Duff donated, I think it was a 1787 British sixpence, and it's probably an XF condition or so, probably worth 150 to 250 bucks. There's a lot of gold bar, like little 5-gram gold bars. There's some gold nuggets. There's all kinds of great stuff in that auction. So check it out. The weekend after that, there's a Glendale Coin Club show, March 26th in Van Nuys. That's the show that we were going to work together with the Verdugo Club on, and then the Verdugo Club folded up. So we're still going to put that show on. We got plenty of postcards regarding that show if you want to take one of those or pass out to anybody you know that might be interested. There's also a youth auction at that show. That was Verdugo Hills Coin Club would always do a youth auction and have different dealers donate items to that. There were still a bunch of items for that left over when Verdugo disbanded. So Brian Druin, the president of the Verdugo Club, is going to be putting on the auction at our Glendale show on the 26th. There's over 50 lots in this auction. And the way it works is any kids that you guys know, 8 to 17 years old, can participate for free. They get some free script, like just fake money that they can use in the auction. There's an hour of lot viewing where they can decide what they want to buy. And if only a few kids show up, they're going to get multiple items as long as they're smart with their bidding. Or if they see one coin they really want, they can bid everything they have and they guaranteed the win because everybody starts with the same amount. So it's fun for the kids. It starts at 1 p.m. at our show. Lot viewing starts at noon. If you need more information, we can get you in touch with Brian. I got flyers and information. If you guys know any kids that can be at the show that Saturday or that Sunday, bring them because they're going to get a bunch of free coins. I'll go look at the list right here. There's some of the coins that are available. There's an 1878 CC Morgan dollar, and XF is one of the coins. There's some Silver Eagles. There's a 94 S Morgan dollar and VG. There's all kinds of great stuff. Tons of proof sets. There's Civil War tokens. There's lots of world coins, lots of silver, all kinds of great stuff. And let me go ahead and put that information under here in case anybody watching at home knows anybody in the area that can come to the show and participate in that. Yeah, it's a great opportunity to get some kids involved, and we thank Brian for putting that on. Also at the show, we still have a couple dealer tables available. So if you know anybody, or if you want to get a table to set up there, let us know. Again, that's March 26th. We had the last show we did there in October. It was sold out, and we had 3 people on a waiting list even. This one, we have a couple empty tables because there's a conflict. There's a Las Vegas show going on that same weekend and even into Sunday. But fortunately, most of our dealers are pretty supportive of us, and they're going to skip out of Vegas Saturday night and be at ours bright and early Sunday morning, which don't love that they have to do that, but we do thank them for doing that for us. And we pick the dates a year or 2 in advance almost, and can't stop other shows from jumping on the dates. And it's been happening a lot with the folks in Vegas in particular. They book what they want to do, and they don't look at the calendar really. Or they look at the calendar and they don't care. I don't know which one it is. Either way, it doesn't help us too much, but we're do the best we can. And as far as the show goes, we could use a little bit of help at the show as well. So if you're going to be at the show anyway, which we encourage you to come to our show and support the club and the dealers, but if you can volunteer an hour or 2 while you're there to help us with registration in particular, we always need the more people we have up front helping people, come on in and maybe get their email addresses if they want to be on the club mailing list, or give them information about our club, or even just take their admission money and make sure that they've paid to get in. That's any help you can give us would be great. Just let us know if you can do that. Anybody else have any other announcements or anything before we have Don pick a 50-50 draw winner? Any other announcements? No? Not everybody all on. Don, nothing?
You said everything.
No announcements? Okay. So let's, who won this 50-50 draw? Everybody had a chance to get the 50-50 tickets? Last call, like super last call.
Buy the other ticket. Okay.
All right, so Don's going to pick a winner and let us know what the deal is here.
We got $80 total, means $40 goes to the winner.
$40 goes to the winner, $40 goes to the club. That's awesome. Thank you guys.
Features.
And here's the losing tickets in case anybody wanted to see them. That's mine.
I didn't buy any, so 1 0 0 5 2 2. 2 what? 2 2 5 2 2.
Looks like Clarence. All right.
Hi.
Thank you very much.
And he's donated it back to the club.
Oh, wow. Clarence, you don't have to do that, but that's very generous. Half of it was already going to the club, but thank you very much, Clarence. Very generous. Awesome. No, Gringo does not get the 50-50 tickets, Ambeth. So Gringo did not win that one. But I do have his regular raffle tickets here, but that's after the YouTube portion. So good luck, Gringo. And thanks for buying tickets from us. Other than that, if there's no other announcements, we can get into our program here. And our program this evening is a coin identification challenge. So if you're in the room and you're going to have trouble seeing this screen for some reason, you're welcome to move your chairs closer. What we're going to do is we're going to show portions of coins on the screen. And you got to kind of keep, so there's going to be 18 coins total. And we're going to show a portion of a coin, and you're just going to have to kind of guess what it is and keep track. And then at the end, we're going to show the coin on a full screen and see how you do. Yes, Greg.
Are you going to tell us if it's the obverse, the reverse, or just no?
No.
Okay.
No. Because some of them, I don't know what the obverse and reverse is.
Okay.
I mean, like on some of the commemoratives, there's like debate on what's the obverse and reverse. Sometimes you go by the date. Sometimes you go by if there's a bust on it. Sometimes there's two head coins. But yeah, most of them I would know. And some of these you will even know like exactly what date if you use a couple of the clues you're looking at. Some of them you'll know whether it's proof or uncirculated. Some you might not know. But so those of you watching at home, if you want to get a pen and paper or a pencil or something, and as we're going through these, you can write down your guesses, or you can just keep by memory. It's not really a test. There's not going to be a quiz on it later, but it's just something we're going to do for fun. And I'm going to try to figure out how to share this on the screen here so you guys can all see it in just a second. So I got to bring up here the chat though.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
I was just sporting.
Oh, okay, perfect. So yeah, just a second. I got to bring this up here so I can read the chat while I do this. So I'm sure Don's watching it too, so he'll know if any of you guys at home have any questions. And then I got to bring this up and share the screen. But those of you guys, if I open this real quick and you're in the room, no cheating when you see this real quick. So let me see if I can figure this out. That's this. We'll open that up right there. So that's going to be the first one, but let me go here. Don't look at those. All right, let me change how this looks. Present, share screen, and I'm going to try to share this window, tab, entire screen. I'm just going to do entire screen. So I have this there. I'll try to do this. Click on that, share, do this. And I think we're sharing our screen now on YouTube. I had to do that kind of crazy because usually when I'm doing broadcasts from home, I have a separate screen that I know everything on that screen is being shared at home and shared with the people, and it's easy. And let's watch that ad real quick, get a little bit of revenue, and we'll skip this. Okay, so here's the first coin right here. Hopefully this is, Don, are you able to see this on the YouTube?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, yep. Perfect. Mine's still loading in, but. And I might be able to make that even full screen so it's not the little thing on the side. That might be helpful too.
Maybe.
So here's the first one. I'll show it. If you guys know what this is, great. If you don't know, then, I don't know what to tell you. How do I make this full screen? Like that? Perfect.
Mercury dime.
Phil got it right, but you don't have to shout it out loud. You can keep track of it on your own. You can keep track of it on. Now on these as well, sometimes you'll know, like just by looking at it, if you want to get like some extra bonus points for yourself and test your own knowledge, you might be able to tell, is this a proof or an uncirculated? You might even be able to tell the certain date of some of these coins that we show. Don believes it's a proof 1941. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see at the end. All right, now how am I gonna, let me hide this little thing. All right, coin number 2. And I believe every coin I picked here is a US coin. Don't hold me to that though, because I believe it's a US coin. It's a pretty one too. No, that was not a 16D Mercury dime. It was not. It was not. I wish that was, and I wish I owned it. All right, next coin. I think everybody's had a chance on that one. How about this one? Some of them are easier than others. I tried to make this, at least a little bit interesting for collectors of all levels. I mean, I could have got like zoomed in just on like, Liberty's eyeball on 18 different coins, and it would have been crazy hard for everybody. That's your guess. Okay. Some people are trying to guess the dates and whether it's proof or uncirculated. That'll be fun too. Here's the next coin. And some of them are easier than others. I could have put in some fakes or just something. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. All right. I think that was number 4. Here's number 5. Might be real easy for some. Might be no clue for others. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think it's a good one.
I like that.
All right. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for anybody and probably going too slow for most people, but that's okay. Here's the next one. Don's trying to help people in the chat. That's fine.
No, I'm just
Giving people some
what
clues.
It's not.
Okay. Again, some of these you might be able to even guess the date if you're a real pro, or at least you can try to guess. That's number 6 right there. Here's number 7. Do you know that one? You should know that one.
Yeah.
Probably know that one. Yeah. On the number 8. You might have it, but do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Took me a second.
Paula K says in chat she's already gotten an F on this homework. Well, you don't know that yet. You can still, there's still more opportunities to get them right. So keep trying. There is number 9. Somebody says no idea for number 8. Well, we'll show you in just a moment. Just a moment, we'll show you. That's Don's house right there.
Yeah, right there.
There's not a big trailer full of stuff next to it, though.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
There's number
It's on
10.
the backside.
At least it's full split band. So.
Full torch.
Why'd you have to give it away? You just told them what it is.
You said full bands.
Well, I was
And is it?
I was denoting
And is it though?
denomination.
Is it though? I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
Denominations.
96 billion.
That one is number 10. Number 11 is right here.
Oh, yes. I'd trade my soul for others.
Come on. Come on.
Again.
What's so? Come on.
Yep, Steve, some of them are easy, some are maybe a little tougher. You want everyone to have a chance to get at least a couple right. Here's number 12. Nice try, nice try.
Oh, 1893.
2, maybe, maybe. All right, that one there is number 12. Number 13.
Definitely.
They're all U.S. coins. That's there. Almost, Ambeth, almost. All right. Number 14. Don's thinking about it. Don's thinking hard.
Now I'm just remembering the video that says, "Is this in your pocket worth 180,000?"
Oh yeah, there are YouTube videos that tell you that these are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars for sure. We don't watch those. Only a few left. This is number 15. This is going to be one of the favorites of Alfred if he's watching. All right. On the number 16.
Oh.
And there should be two more if I did this right. We'll see. I tried to put it in order just so I could click through the slideshow. Number 17.
Very good choice.
I think so. And last but not least, number 18. All right, has everybody gotten them all right?
No.
No? I see at least one person got them all right, I think. I think I got them all right.
No.
Well, I put this together, so I probably should get them all right. But all right, you guys ready for some results?
Yes.
All right, here's coin number 1. It was a 42 proof mercury. We had zoomed in just on the wing there. Coin number 2 was the Oregon Trail Memorial Commemorative Half. And we had zoomed in on the Native American's head there. Coin number 3, Liberty Nickel, proof. The no sense variety, which we didn't zoom in on that. We were just zoomed in on the tiara there that has Liberty on it. Patrick thinks he's got 17 out of 18 right. Which one do you have trouble with, Patrick? Here is number 4. It's a Morgan dollar. We had zoomed in on In God We Trust. It's got a little toning on it.
Just a little.
Coin number 5, 20-cent piece. We zoomed in on that CC mint mark that's split apart on the 20 centers. That's a nice one. Coin number 6, high relief St. Gaudens $20 gold piece, double eagle. We had zoomed in on that eagle's head. Coin 7, the California quarter. We had zoomed in on the eagle. And that's a proof. 2005. The 8th coin was the Illinois half dollar. One of the coolest eagles, I think. I don't know. I'm from Illinois. I might have a little bit of feeling about that, but it is cool. A lot of people call it the Lincoln commemorative, but it doesn't commemorate Lincoln. It commemorates Illinois. He was born in Kentucky, but Illinois claims him. And, next up, coin number 9, another Lincoln. This one is a Lincoln cent with the birthplace reverse from 2009, where they did the 4 different reverses. 95% copper, that's right. It's 2009 SVDB, actually.
That's true.
So it's right there on his shoulder. 96W Roosevelt dime is the next one. Spelled that one. Little hint, Don, if you're really paying attention, this is the exact program we did about 8 years ago. Just saying.
I know.
Okay.
I was there.
Some people might remember. But next up after that, coin number 11, 1873 trade dollar. We had zoomed in right here where it says Liberty, and that's there's a bale of hay sitting on, looks like. Or maybe it's cotton. Not sure. Probably cotton. Maybe. Not sure.
Brains.
Behind her's a big bunch of grains.
Not hay.
Hey. All right. Coin number 12 was the Colombian half. We had zoomed in on the globes there. That's a nice one. Coin number 13, the Hawaii quarter from 2012. We had zoomed in on the
Someone said that was
volcano.
Cartman throwing up.
It was that what it was? Yeah. I saw someone said Maui volcano. Now it'd be on the Big Island. It'd be where the volcanoes are at. There are volcanoes on all the islands, just they're supposedly not active. Well, recently active, I guess.
Yeah.
I think they said the last eruption on Maui was in the 1790s or something like that. Which,
Overdue.
geologically, that's very recent. But.
Yes.
Coin number 14, bicentennial quarter. We had zoomed in on the drum. 1976, San Francisco. And, if anybody's ever been a coin dealer or ever bought and sold coins, you probably get emails once every couple of weeks saying that we got quarters from 1776 and how much are they worth. Get a lot of emails about those. I'm like, does it also say 1976 right next to it? Everybody thinks they're rich, but it seems like every collection I've ever bought, there's rolls of these saved, and Susan B. Anthony dollars, and a lot of people saved them.
It says it's worth 200 grand.
There are. Here was number 15. It was the San Diego commemorative. We zoomed in here on the shield. Eureka. San Diego commemorative half for the California Pacific International Expo. What's the building there? It's in Balboa Park in San Diego, and I can't remember the name of the tower. I can't remember, but it's in their big park there. It's where they had the expo, I believe. Still there. Still there. Yeah. You can drive right by it. Yeah. Coin 16, Sacagawea dollar. We zoomed in on the baby. And number 17, Alaska quarter. We had the bear eating the fish. And one more, if you've got a perfect score so far, congrats. Did you get this one? 1915S Pan Pac Exposition $50. We had zoomed in on the little guy there. Quit looking at his bum. All right. Well, very good. Well, hopefully some of you guys maybe tested yourself there and maybe learned a few things and saw, at least maybe we saw a few cool coins. And sorry we didn't have any other guest speakers this month. We had some lined up and we didn't really get anything booked, and try to have somebody for next month as well.
It's always fun to question.
But this was something we did. This is actually, I mean, I think it's almost all the exact same coins I used about 8 years ago at a meeting, but I figured most people would have forgotten all the answers. And I know we hadn't done it for our YouTube audience, so. Looks like Nub said he was 16 out of 18. Roseanne said 12 out of 18. Patrick got 17. Well, hey, good job, guys. Very good job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that is that. All right, so I guess I can close that down, and how do I stop the screen there? Just like that. Perfect. All right. Anybody have any other questions about that, or any questions about that? Again, we're always looking for people here at the club to do presentations. It's just that easy to do a presentation. You can come up with something. If you guys ever want to do a presentation for the club, just let me or Don or John Duff know, and he's our vice president.
Same with the other fellow YouTubers out there. If you guys have one to put on,
that's true.
Contact Mike via email.
That is absolutely true.
Be happy to have some people on.
Very good. Very good. All right. I guess with that, we can probably get right into show and tell.
Yes.
Do we have a list of people that signed up for show and tell?
So far.
And if you did not sign up for show and tell, don't worry, you'll still have a chance to come up here and do some show and tell. But first up on our list for show and tell is Carolyn. What do you have for show and tell?
Well, I went to a coin club, or a coin show, where was it, Gardena last week?
Okay.
And there was a guy selling these little bottles of gold flakes, which I thought was kind of funny. So anyway, I bought one and just put it on a gold chain to wear. So that was kind of fun. And another thing I bought was a silver bar, and it's from the Silverbird Casino, a hotel and casino, which apparently went defunct quite a while ago, and they struck a silver bar to commemorate it. And I thought I liked the shape. It's kind of an interesting shape. And also, the guy told me that there were only like 5 or 6 of them made, so there were just just a few of them. And he he also told me that he had some silver bars that had. Do you know who Travis Walton is? The guy that got taken up in the spaceship? You know, it was a movie about it. Anyway, they have a silver bar commemorating him, going like this, waiting for the spaceship to take him up. And I said to the guy, well, I'd like to buy that. And he said, oh no, he said, he wasn't going to sell those, but I think I might talk him into it anyway. So maybe I'll have that one to show you next time. That's all.
Carolyn, can we see that one here? So show the people at home.
Yes.
All right, let's see what we got.
Do this too.
There's the bar. Very nice.
Silverbird Hotel.
I probably had that upside down the whole time.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Well, I always learned if you have a horseshoe, don't you hang them upside down so they catch the luck?
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah.
So they put the horseshoe upside down.
There we go. Okay. You can put this little.
Oh, you want to show your?
Yeah, my little gold
There's
bauble.
Bottle of gold she's been wearing around her neck the whole meeting. Brings you lots of luck, right?
Yep, right, absolutely.
All right. Gringo says Fire in the Sky is the name of the movie, Carol.
Yeah.
That's the movie.
There he goes. Thanks, Gringo. And thanks, Carolyn. Appreciate that. Next up, Michael Kittle for show and tell. Oh, okay. What I brought for show and tell is I went to the A&A show just recently in Phoenix, and at the Mint table, they had the director of the Mint, Ventress Gibson, and I got one of her business cards, and her business card has a 2003 Lincoln sent right in it, and I can try to show. We got a microscope here set up tonight, thanks to Greg who brought that. If I can try to figure out how to switch this over without causing too many problems. And that's almost under the microscope. There we go. I'm trying to get everything's backwards and upside down. And I'm not smart enough to figure out which way to move it. Anyway, that's her business card, and it's got a 2023 Lincoln sent right in it. And I thought it was cool, so I grabbed one. And I figured I'd already paid for it since we're taxpayers and should probably, Anyway, yeah, that's my first 2023 Lincoln sent, so I thought that was kind of fun. But the show was fun, and Mint exhibit had a lot of cool stuff in it. And that's what I brought for show and tell. Next up, Greg Berkovitz wants to show some obsolete notes. All right.
Let's see.
Yeah,
these are, once again, I brought in some, what they're called railroad notes or fare notes, and these are 1873. And as I said before, after the Civil War, there wasn't much left in the South except the railroads. And they put out, they're called fare notes, and basically it takes you so many miles. And these are the Charlotte, Columbia, and Augusta Railroad notes. And it's the 1, the 2, the 5, and the 10. And they're what they're called remainders, which means they were printed up, sent to the bank, and they probably sat in the vault waiting to be used. These are almost used because they have one signature on them out of the 2, and it is the secretary, and it's lacking the president's signature. And also, they are all from the same serial number set, which is 746. And it's 1, 2, 5, and 10. And the interesting thing about fair notes, railroad notes, is the railroads spared no expense when they had these things printed up, because a lot of obsolete notes are what they call uniface, which there are no back printings on them because it was just cheaper to do it that way. But these all have a unique design on the back, including the 10 and
there?
yeah,
Oh, not 2. They like the 2 with the dog on it.
yeah,
Watching at home.
and they're uncirculated, choice uncirculated, and fair notes is these fair notes or railroad notes are a specialty in currency obsolete collectors.
Yeah, so much detail on the reverses.
Yeah. Yeah, there's tons. The like I said, they spared no expense, and let's see if we can see.
Can we switch to that
All right.
camera?
Yes. Yeah, see if we can get some of the detail. Okay, now I got to do the just what you.
Trying to get it for you here. Well,
Here if it's upside down, but it's okay. But you can see some of the detail that went into. We're almost there.
Train there.
No, yeah,
right there.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, they're
Very cool.
Incredible amount of detail.
Absolutely, they like the reverse too.
Oh yeah, the reverses are. There's a machine, and I forget the exact name of it, that does the lathe work on the designs on these notes. And
crazy.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Greg.
Yep.
Next up, we have Dennis Mack.
I brought on 2 half sovereign gold coins. First one's from 2001. It's one of the first 1,000 to be struck in 2001. And the other is from 2000, and it's a first strike. And
the slabs here for everybody. There's a 2000 and a 2001. Let's get the microscope up and see if they can see them a little better here.
okay. Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, real nice. You can almost get it. I don't want to move it back too much further because we'll knock over our microscope. But there's the 2001.
What we want to do is get that.
You want to see the labels?
Yeah.
About like that or so. One of the first 1,000 struck, huh?
Yeah.
Very cool.
And the other one is
Millennium First Strike.
first strike.
And that's from 2000. There's that. You want to see this?
This is the first strike for the whole.
And these are half sovereigns? Yeah, nice.
Half sovereign.
Very nice. Thanks for sharing those. Phil Iverson's next. I'm not going to say what you're showing. I don't want to ruin any surprises. I almost blew it. What do you got, Phil?
I have a medal here. It's an exhibit award. I happened to go to the ANA last weekend, missed the club meeting, and missed the show on the weekend. So I was over there, saw Mike and a few other people. I didn't see Nick. I don't know what happened to him. He didn't be there, but it was a good little show. The exhibit award is I put in 2 exhibits. And in 2 different categories. I was happy to win second place in 1 category. And for that, I get my exhibit award, and I won a Group Silver Eagle from 2015. I also won a first place award, and for that I got a 110-ounce gold eagle. It was worthwhile just to exhibit. And,
Which categories?
economics was one, and we have to get together what category was. It was something relative to
Yeah.
the other one, yeah. It was a good show. Mike said that he saw a Nick director. They had some wonderful exhibits. They had a exhibit where they had the 1804 silver dollar along with the 1913 Liberty Head. They had two cases of nothing but air notes in the BB collection that the AA has. And they also had a nice exhibit of the 1943 steel cent and a 1944 copper cent. So Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco.
No, pretty cool.
And that was just amazing to see something like that, because you might not ever see it again. No, it's why I recommend those shows. Talking about shows, just a quick plug for a show coming up next month. The California State Numismatic Association is having their show at Arcadia. So a 3-day event starts on Friday afternoon, Saturday and Sunday. This year we have some fine speakers. On Friday we have Herb Miles speaking on Ulysses S. Grant and the San Francisco Farewell Dinner. On Saturday we have Lloyd Chance speaking on Alexander the Great, his point. We also have another program on Saturday called the Numismatic Hobby Today by Michael Panini, current CSNA president. And last but not least, we have Colin Knapp. Who's going to talk on insight and grading. We work for PCPS. So these are all very interesting topics. I hope you come and enjoy. I'll have flyers to pass out next month. This is a preview for anybody that might not be here at the meeting.
Yeah, I have two questions.
Sure.
Where is the show?
Arcadia, the Sonic Center.
And what were the themes of your exhibit?
One was on the Denver Mint, and the other one was the Huntington Hotel Depression Strike. Those are two topics. I was going to figure out more about teaching them, so didn't want to win too many Fridays.
They were asking what was on the reverse, so I popped it out of here, Phil. It says Class 1, second place, Phoenix 2023. So.
Right, and there's room to have my name engraved on there too, but.
Oh, nice. Yeah, someone in chat was just mentioning there was a short snorter exhibit that was really interesting, and I saw that. That was pretty wild. It was like crazy.
That is the holy grail of short snorters. It's 164 notes. It's absolutely amazing. The history behind it is fantastic. Signed by so many admirals and generals and.
Yeah. It didn't even. It almost didn't even look real. Like someone just put a whole bunch of them together. But it was
I talked
crazy.
to several people. I said, this is something so historic. They have to do a book on it. I'd hate to see it lost. It's just unbelievable. And I'd say I just hope that someone does a book on it. It's just absolutely fantastic.
It's a collection, a single.
No, a single note with 164 notes, all strung together. By admirals and people during the military. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, some of them in the chat here, Phil, are wanting to know what a short snorter is, and it was just during World War II, right? They would have notes, and you'd sign each other's notes, and if you ran out of room, you'd tape another note to it, and if you ran out of room there, you'd tape another one. And this one at the show was 164 notes taped together with probably thousands of signatures on there. Just crazy amount.
It originally started, I believe, when they made the transatlantic fly across Europe. That was some of the original starters. But then it turned out that every time people, they got together and were doing something, they did the short snorters.
Yeah. And there's a lot of them out there. We see them at the coin shops right now, but it might just be a few notes together. But sometimes you'll see them in auctions or like real famous ones where there'll be famous people. Like Phil said, that one had admirals on it. Sometimes you have like Hollywood people signing them, and there's a lot of cool history on a lot of those. It's worth checking out if you haven't heard of them before. You guys in chat.
What we did when we had the Paper Money Club is we had a large silver certificate. And every time somebody new came to the club,
Oh, yeah.
they signed the note. I still have it someplace.
That's fun. Yeah. Very good. Thanks, Phil. And congratulations on the exhibit wins. That's awesome. Next up, Dennis.
Our presentation today was on coin identification, and I brought in a few that might be a little difficult to identify.
Okay. Should we get the microscope up? Make it easy?
I think you could, this is a big
We
one.
show
You
that
can
one
put
here?
that under, that's an $1880.
I'm not picking up the detail too much on it under this camera.
There's no detail. My dad wore that as a pocket piece for 40 years.
So that's how you know it's an 1880.
Yes, I saw that when you could read the date on it. And it was an S Mint mark, and it was actually a really nice coin.
You can't see any detail of anything anymore, can you?
If you look very carefully, you can see the tip of her nose.
Really? That's pretty wild.
So if people collect PO1s, what is that? Next is a coin from Australia dated 1807. It's a one-year type, but this one has been countermarked. It might be hard for the people online to see this. The countermarks have completely wiped out the coin. The denomination was 15, what still is spelled out, but all the 15s that were all over the coin are all obliterated. And it makes it a little difficult to figure out.
It's a cool countermark, though.
Lots of cool countermarks on that one. And if you like countermarks, here's a Mexican coin next. And this is also countermarked. And it's actually a hacienda token. That OS, whatever the third letter is, equates to a hacienda token.
Okay.
And the next one is a Turkish coin with all kinds of counter marks on both sides. Nobody knows what it is.
That's Delta Pi right there.
And once again, for the
Don't know
people
what-
at home, it's a little hard to see because it's a dark coin.
Don't know which way to move this under the microscope. It's all backwards and upside down.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just dark. Yeah, there's counter stamps all over both sides. Real cool.
And here's a little cob, probably a $1 coin that was countermarked for Central America.
Mm.
And those are all kind of hard to identify, being that I just identified coins. Thank goodness these weren't in them, because no
Oh,
one
yeah.
would get any right.
Got another one there? Or?
I still have
Sorry.
more.
Okay.
Next
Let
is
me
an
stop there.
Irish piece. It's an Irish trade token, and it's actually dated 1659. It's kind of neat. It's from Cork, and it means something to me because I had a great grandmother who's from Cork.
It's worth turning this light on and see if that makes a difference. Or I could just move this one a little.
That's kind of neat.
Cork, it says right on it.
Yep. And I have one last one that is pretty easy to identify, except that it's in a slab.
Okay.
And the slab doesn't say what the coin is. And that was given to us for attending the Greater Orange County Coin Club, where one of the PCGS people spoke on Mexican coinage, and he gave us each one of these. And it's just a little 1 centavo. I think this is from 1967.
And they put it in a special sample slab.
Yes.
I saw one of these sell on eBay already. You don't want to know how much they sold for.
Yeah, I want to know.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think it sold for about $100.
I'm
It was either
rich.
$80 or $100. I can't. It was up there. I was like, whoa. Very cool, though.
According to my wife, all my stuff is for sale. And when I sell it, I'm supposed to give her the money.
Is that affect you too?
They did 50 of them, and I'm sure like most people kept theirs too. So there's probably not too many that made it to eBay right away. Well, very cool. Thanks, Dennis. Anybody else bring anything for show and tell that they want to share with everyone? Not everybody all at once now. Anyone? No.
Bueller.
Don, nothing? Come on.
Been busy.
Busy week. Okay. All right. That's it for show and tell then. Don, do we pick someone to get some tickets? Is that what we do?
I only gave 2 people tickets.
All right, then let's not worry about it then. Unless you want to deal with that. Here's our list for show and tell if you want to take care of that. I guess that's probably going to wrap it up for our show and tell. What we do now is we're going to have some prizes that we got to give away on to the people watching at home and even in here if you've left comments on our last YouTube video. So if you've left a comment on our February YouTube video of the Glendale Coin Club meeting, that you have a chance to win. We have these coins here, and I got too much light on these now, so you're not going to be able to see them. Let me get out of here. We got 4 prizes tonight. There's 3 Mexican pesos that are, I believe those are all 10% silver, and then there's a 1915 Mexican centavo there. These were all donated to the club. I believe these were all from Dorian, D&L Bullion. So if you left a comment on our February video, you're going to have a chance to win these. If you haven't left a comment yet, you still have as much time as it takes from right now until I'm able to figure out the link from that video and pull up the comment picker and pick 4 names. So you have anywhere from 30 seconds to like 2 minutes, however long it's going to take me to do this. So, and then what we also have is once we're done with this meeting in a few minutes and we end it, this becomes a video on YouTube that you can watch back. You won't be able to see the live chat replay for a few hours. YouTube processes that and they make like a transcript of everything, but you'll see it in full later. And then you'll be able to leave a comment on the March video. And then in April, we'll have these as prizes. We have 4 barber dimes that we'll give away. And appreciate everybody watching and everybody here at the meetings as well, so everybody has a chance. So let me go ahead and go find that link to that YouTube video and pull up a random comment picker. You guys won't be able to see this online, but we'll be able to see this here in the room as we do it. I gotta go to my channel, find, and then what we'll do right after this is we'll end the YouTube stream, we'll have our break, we'll have some refreshments, and then we'll go ahead and do our auction and raffle. So we're gonna go to live streams. There's our February meeting right there. Probably mute that. Copy the link. I don't want to copy it from there, do I? Yeah. Copy. Actually, that's not the right way the link works. I don't know why the link's looking like that, but we'll see if that works. And then I'm going to open up a random comment picker. Bookmarks, somewhere in here. Other bookmarks. YouTube random comment picker. I'm going to go ahead and obtain the comments. And we filter out duplicate comments. They want me to do 1 + 5 = 6 and get the YouTube comments. 39 people commented on the video, so we got 4 prizes. I'm going to write down the winners as we pick these here. Good luck, and thanks for everybody who left a comment. First winner, and this is for the 1915 centavo, is going to be Mr. Marmello in New Zealand. So that's going to be easy shipping. Thank you, Mr. Marmello.
Yeah. Tech is hard in the deep.
Yeah, he says, Totes, tech is hard in the deep mountain satellite, koala thinking ears. Well, thanks for your comment, Mr. Marmello. That makes tons of sense to all of us here.
He's from New Zealand.
He's from New Zealand, and that must have something to do with Jim Phillips' presentation on the Red Bull, the jump or something like that. He does not have to pick it up in person, no. No. Believe me, we want to keep Mr. Marmello in New Zealand. Thank you. All right, now we're going to pick winners for the pesos, the silver pesos. And I just clicked start, didn't I?
Nope.
Okay. First winner for a 65, Ron Noseworthy.
He's here.
Make sure you send me an email to claim your prize.
Yes, I will.
Ron's actually here, so we'll give him one of those. He might even get to pick which one he wants because he's here. Pick another winner, and next winner is CR. Fascinating presentation, another great production. So CR, send me an email to claim your prize. And the final winner who left a comment on last month's is Janelle Sonoda. And she just says thank you. Well, you're welcome. And that's for a peso as well. All right, everybody, again, those are the prizes we just gave away right there. If you want to have a chance to win a Barber quarter from us, Barber dime, thank you. Barber dime from us, leave a comment on this one once it becomes a video. Again, thanks for being part of our meeting, everybody, and for watching at home. And whether you're watching live or whether you watch this as a replay, it means a lot. And thanks for being part of the club. And next meeting will be April 14th. It's always the second Friday of the month, and we will see you guys all there. Thanks for watching.